in the next 90 days, I'm going to try to make 10K on a property that I have under contract without actually having ownership of the property. Let me explain. Now, throughout the years, it's been one main industry that's withstood it all. Talking like recessions, market fluctuations, things of the sort. That industry is real estate. I'm not no real estate agent. I don't have much knowledge in the industry to begin with. I'm just a broke nigga that be at home all day. So how did I get that property under contract, and how am I gonna make 10K off of it? Now, I've always wanted to get into real estate, right? It's one of those niches, those markets that's just never gonna go out of business. There's always gonna be niggas to rent, niggas who want to buy a crib, niggas to redevelop land, investors, right? But most cribs nowadays go for like 300K, 500K, even $1 million here in Canada. So how's a nigga like me gonna go ahead and get into real estate when the prices are that high? Especially since I graduated like 2 years ago. I don't have that kind of money on me, you feel me? Real estate wholesaling. Without boring you with too many of the details, real estate wholesaling pretty much is finding a property, getting it under contract, and then finding a buyer, assigning the contract for the property to the buyer at a markup fee. The markup fee that allows you as a wholesaler to never having to take ownership of the property that you just bought. All right, so now that you're not completely clueless, how the fuck am I gonna make 10K from this property that I just bought? I need a plan of action. This has been in the works for at least 3 days now, right? So first thing that I did was going on Notion, getting a plan of action, a little business plan written up. I use Grok AI, by the way, one of the best AIs out there to write this up. And I came up with a few things that I need to know, a few things that I need to know about the house, what I should be asking the owners on the call. So I came up with a plan of action. And then after that, it took about 30 minutes. After that, I went online, scrolled a little bit, and I found my first property. And this was under like an hour, I want to say. Found my first property, shot them a text, did not hear anything back from them till the very next day. Got some information about the property, chatted over Facebook, and a couple days after, I made an offer. Properties like yours, and get them under a purchase agreement, and try to get a cash buyer to get on in and renovate the property. I've got a couple offers for you, but really looking at it, I'll be ready to go in at maybe 179.6 there for you guys.
179, so 179,600?
Yeah.
179,600? We could do that.
Good, fine. So,
Yeah.
Do you mind sending me your email to this phone number here? And then
Yeah.
I'll set up the purchase agreement. You might receive it tomorrow during the day, and then we'll go from there. We're talking to buyers. Let's talk about the house. Yeah, so from the pictures there, definitely a whole revamp, right?
Yeah, I'd say, man, what it's got going for it is it's a corner lot.
Exactly, and it's sitting on about a 377 square meter, about like 4,000 square feet. With this property, with the photos, the information, where would you be looking at?
Honestly, man, I'd be at law value. I'd be at law value, and I'd have to be selling it. I'd have to get it cheap enough to sell it at law value, right? Because I'm looking at. I don't have time to take on a big project.
Mm-hmm. So you wouldn't entertain any offers on that right now?
It'd have to. I mean, it depends where you're at, but it's
right.
definitely not going to start with a 3, and it's probably not going to start with a 2 either.
I'm looking at 189 for it, 189.6.
Well, the last one I bought in there was 120.
Okay.
And I got it rented out with 2 suites in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm between that 185, 189, and again, like I said, you're still looking at around that 100K profit. I mean, you're not looking for a big project, which it's understandable, right?
Yeah. Well, let me talk to something.
No, absolutely. I'm looking to make some money on it as well, right?
Yeah, you got to make money too. I get it.
I got them down to about 179 now. I did not go for like an in-person inspection. On the contract, I put about a 15-day clause where if anything is found in the inspection that is not worth a while, we can back out, no problem. So if you'd want to get feet underground to check it out, make sure it's worth your while. And if anything pops up, I'll be more than happy to renegotiate with them. But 185 to 189 is worth my while, and I think it would be worth your while as well.
Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll talk to my brother because he's got a buyer that buys buys up lots. He's a developer,
Okay.
and I don't know what a corner lot in Montrose is going for right now. I'll check, and if it's something where we could both make some money.
Every single one of them told me that there's no way anyone would do the amount that I'm looking for. And they're right. After doing a little bit more research, guys, I found out that the lot value of the property is a lot lower than what they had listed it on Marketplace. Say that offer below what they listed. But as a wholesaler, this is what you need to understand. Your job is to make sure every single party makes as much money as possible. The seller makes as much money as possible, you make as much money as possible, and the buyer makes as much money as possible. So you have to factor the buyer's cost, repair, or if it's a tear down, how much you're gonna need for a new development, the seller's cost. Obviously, they want to make money. So at the price that I originally offered them, no one was making money. And after doing a little bit of research, I agree with every single one of the people I talked to. So I called the buyer again and I made a new offer. So I could go at 145 or even 150. Let's 145 there for you guys, but that's as much as I can do for just the lot value, because the house is coming down and just the house tear down is about $10,000, $5,000. You got to get a permit for that as well, right? And just for it to make sense for everybody, I want everybody to make money on this. It just wouldn't make sense at all to go anything above that, and that's the value that's on the property right now. It says that 153 for just the lot because the house is coming up. You should be getting it now.
No.
Yeah. And there's that lot right beside you guys, which price pretty much is where you want it, and it's been sitting on the market for a year and a half now. And
One beside it?
Yeah, on 63rd Street. Not beside it specifically, yeah, but in the same area. On 63rd Street, it's been sitting on the market for a year and a half. Same time, well, it's 376 square meters, so a lot, 1 square meter lower than you guys. But it's been sitting there for 1 year and a half. I don't know if that you want to wait that long to get the property off your hands, but I don't think anybody would want to go that high on it, especially for just a lot.
Yeah, I don't know, the guy appraised it higher than that, though.
I completely understand, and you can get a second opinion. I called a bunch of real estate agents this morning just to make sure, right? And they all said the same thing. They all pointed. Going to get back to me on Monday, this coming Monday, so tomorrow. I will keep you guys updated on how that goes. But if they agree to the price that I've offered now, again, which is still a little bit higher than what most of the buyers told me, I think I could still get this assigned to a potential buyer and make the $5,000 to $10,000 that I'm looking to make on this property. My buyer list is growing. I've talked to really cool people. This side hustle is amazing when it comes to networking. You just talk to really cool people who've been doing this for a while. So my buyer's list is growing. I've already talked to 2 property owners who are looking to sell. Already one that's about to be under contract, right? So I could reassign it. And another one that I'm still getting more information on and see if it's a possible property that I want to get involved in. Proverbs 13 verse 4 says, "The soul of the lazy man desires, but the soul of the diligent shall be made rich." You gotta grind, put your head down, and make it happen. Again, I'm not saying this deal is gonna close. It could, it maybe won't, whatever. But I'm learning as it goes, and honestly, just the experience. I'm having so much fun doing this, talking to people. Like, my main job is sales, and I love talking to people when it comes to like business. Or pretty much took me the whole day to edit this video. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the hustle. Again, 90 days to make 10K off the property that I own-ish. And then also my buddy and I are building an app right now, which I want to make a video on. Let me know if y'all want that as well. Let's get to 100 subscribers this video. That would be nice. That would be nice. Boy, J Visions, once more, he just dropped a video, I believe, today. All right, go follow the nigga. Go watch the video. Funny as shit. He's on the come up for sure. So yeah, go watch that. Go follow the clothing brand at @ToDMSA on Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the property. See what the seller says tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a good deal and assign it to somebody who wants to flip it, renovate it, or do a development. Anyways, God bless y'all. Hope you appreciate the video, and we'll catch you on the next.